Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the friends, and if you're watching us for the first time, we are a young couple who is here to share our love, our lifestyle, and also to give hope to young couples out there. And we're also here to give our thoughts on relationships and marriages and to learn from our audience. So do not forget to leave a comment. We want to hear your thoughts. And if you love this kind of content, leave a subscription, like, share, and leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. That is very important. So today's topic is about navigation of conflicts.
Yeah, and how you're making up. Actually, it's just navigating the conflicts and how we get to resolve them and making up after.
Yeah, in a peaceful way and in a very respectful. Yes. So stay tuned, guys. The topic is very interesting, and I believe that by the end of this conversation, we are going to have learned a lot. Hi, baby.
Hi, babe. How are you?
I'm fine.
Wow, you look stunning as always.
Thank you, Daddy. So, what do you understand by a conflict in a relationship? What do you understand? What is a conflict to you in a relationship?
A conflict, generally, I think it's just a disagreement and not coming into an understanding between the two people. Yeah, in short and in general, I think that's what a conflict is.
Yeah. And in a relationship, it is very natural and very normal for two people who are in a relationship to have conflicts. Now, the difference or the problem comes in when you people don't know how to go about your conflicts. I know it's one of the most hardest things when you're in a relationship and you're having difficulties to solve your conflicts. It is not that easy.
No.
Especially, we all know whatever brings conflicts in a relationship.
Yeah, sure.
We have misunderstandings.
Maybe we have so many things that brings conflicts in a relationship.
Yeah.
Meeting someone at that age, someone that you never grew up with, and you finding them when they're all grown.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, starting to understand someone at that age is so difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when you're starting a relationship. So most of the time you'll find yourself getting into conflicts, misunderstandings, disagreements. Yeah. And a major key, just as you have mentioned, is how you resolve the conflicts.
Yeah.
How you go about everything and how you make it up in a respectful way to ensure that the relationship stays healthy. It's so much important. Yeah, so there's so many things that always brings a misunderstanding and a conflict in a relationship. For example, communication brings a lot of misunderstandings in a relationship. How you communicate out your issues. How I bring it out is different with how you perceive it.
Yes.
So that one can bring a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that communication is right between the two. Just as it has always happened between us. We were really struggling hapo mbeleni.
Misunderstanding was the order of the day.
It was the order of the day. Each and every time. Actually, it even reached a point where we were asking ourselves, like, will we really manage it? Because it was getting messy. Misunderstanding, miscommunication, listening to respond instead of listening to understand. Those are kind of some few things that really made us not to get so well initially before we started knowing each other so well. Yeah, so there's so many things that can lead to that.
And another problem that I believe affected us, not just us, but also affects other couples out there, is your response to conflicts. How do you respond when you have a disagreement with your partner? You know, maybe your partner is high and you also want to get high, and both of you cannot come into terms, you know.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the ways that after I had discovered it as a wife, I think it has helped a lot in that when we are having problems, I give you your space, let you calm down, and then later we talk about it. I'm like, baby, you know, you did this and you were wrong. And then by that time, obviously, you've already calmed down and you've already come back to your senses, and you can see whatever I'm talking about. You can just see it through me, you know. And at that point, you'll be able to acknowledge your mistakes.
Sure. So maybe organically, what do you think really brought a lot of troubles before in our relationship, before we got to know each other? Because I for sure we really had hard time getting along sometimes back. Yeah, but now everything is getting on well, getting on smooth. What do you think organically, like what do you think brought a lot of conflict, a lot of misunderstanding between us?
I think I didn't know how to receive conflicts. You know, just as I've said that you know, when you're high and I'm high, we both want to be heard, you know. You want to prove yourself you're not wrong. I also want to prove myself I wasn't wrong. You know. But the moment we both calm down, we are able to come into terms, and you are at some point you'll find yourself acknowledging your mistake. You know, you'll be like, you know, okay, I did this, I was wrong. You know. And the moment both of us, we used to be that kind of people. We were high, I'm high, could never come into terms, you know. So the moment you calm down, I decided I should be coming down, give you your space, and then you think as a man, I also think as a woman. You know, when we both want to react, emotions tend to take the best of us. And once emotions have already taken the best of us, you react. And reactions that have been made when emotions takes the best of you and are always the worst. Yeah, they're always the worst. And I think for those who have found themselves in such situations, you can attest to that. Once you react the way your emotions are guiding you, are directing you, you will mess up. Yeah. So I learned that I should calm down. I should be able to be good at communication, just to ensure there is no misunderstandings. And I also learned that I should be more understanding. You know, just as you said a few minutes ago, maybe you communicated something and I took it differently. Yeah. So that is very important too, guys. So when your partner is trying to communicate, try to listen first before responding. Yeah. So I think that is what has been guiding us through till now. And we've been having less conflicts as you've already known or seen until now.
Yes. So but what we need to agree upon is that conflicts in a relationship and marriages are natural. Right?
Yeah, they are.
They must be there.
That is something you must accept.
That's something you must accept. That they will be there, because meeting two big people that never grew
different
up
environments
together, grew up into different environments, two different families. You must have conflicts, and you must have disagreements, and you must have misunderstandings. So the main point here is how to navigate upon the conflict, right? How to handle the conflicts, how we are making up each other. Us as a couple, we understood that most the main thing that made us to disagree so much is that when maybe we got a misunderstanding, we both wanted to be right.
Yes. Yeah.
You want to be right and I want to be right. And nobody will want to go down,
calm down,
go lower,
and acknowledge and
that
accept the
that
mistake.
they're wrong.
That's true.
Yeah. So the moment, and this one I've seen with you actually, and maybe I must acknowledge that nowadays, or maybe some few days ago, when we are having a disagreement or a misunderstanding, you normally go
Calm
down. You
down.
calm down, and when I'm trying to come up, you are down, and even I see myself as stupid, and I'm like, no.
I'm fighting with somebody who doesn't want to fight with me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has really helped us a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
And number two, how we are making up on our arguments. We talk about our feelings honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about how we feel and what we want, and we understand each other. We talk it honestly. There is no sugarcoating,
because in as much as it hurts,
in as much as how bad.
And you know how bad the truth hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the truth.
Yeah. We talk about it honestly. Yeah, and the next thing that has always helped us is listening.
Yeah,
listening. And talking to listen. Not talking or listening to respond.
Yeah,
but listening to understand. Most of the time, when maybe I'm expressing my feelings or maybe expressing what made me so mad, you are always giving me that a listening ear.
Yeah.
I always feel like, okay, she's acknowledging her mistakes. And when you're also I'm also doing the same to you. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm also acknowledging my mistakes. So the most important things, communication, listening,
and acknowledging your mistakes. And once you acknowledge, you apologize.
Yeah, sure. And also, after all these things, you have to make it up for each other.
Exactly. Oh my God.
For each other.
And you ensure the same thing doesn't repeat itself, or you ensure that. That is one of the ways of making it to each other, There is one thing I love about you. Once you realize that you are wrong, baby, you always try so hard. You always try so hard to ensure that that thing doesn't repeat itself. Yeah. And that is something that you should keep up. Yeah.
And maybe one of the last things that maybe I would want to say is that there's one thing that we agreed upon as couples, like when we have a disagreement, let us try so much to try to solve it.
Yeah, to talk about it, however bad it is.
However bad it is, let us try to talk about it together first before
involving other third parties. And it should be a rule that...
Not that it should, it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are some points, it reaches some point that we can't handle it alone. Yeah, there are some disagreements that always gets messy.
Yeah.
And we can't do it together. We can't do it as a couple. It will always force us to include the third party, a professional in this sector.
Yeah.
For example, I know that sometimes we had misunderstandings that got messy and got so bad, and we couldn't handle it alone. We couldn't handle it together as couples, and we had to include our parents into it. So if maybe you're having a disagreement which is getting so messy that you can't handle it together as couples, but it's always nice and good to do it alone first, without involving the third party.
Actually, the third party should be the last thing you should be thinking about, because these people always come with their views.
Sure.
Yeah.
How they feel.
Exactly, not how you people you feel. And once you involve, imagine you're so angry, and then you involve a third party, and then they tell you how they feel about the issue. Imagine you'll end up
getting it messy, more messy,
because at that moment you are angry, then maybe you expect to hear something good, and then this person comes in with something else very much different and negative. And at that moment when you're angry, you're always negative. That's true. You're always negative. Now things get messy and worse. So guys, if you're out there and you people are having problems, you should always think of solving your issues alone. Not even involving friends and parents. Parents should come, involving third parties.
That's why I was saying, that's why I was emphasizing that in as much as it might be so messy, always give a priority to the two of you. Let's try to solve it, the two of you. That's something that we agreed upon, and we've been doing that. Many times that we are having a disagreement. But when it is too much for us to handle, that's when we can
involve the third party.
And third party here are the professionals, not just anyone around. You can seek for
therapy,
counselings and therapy,
marriage counselings,
marriage counseling.
Because therapy. This is someone who who are there to help. They have experience.
And then they are guiding you professionally.
Because imagine a case where we've had this huge fight, and then maybe we take the issue to our parents, and then these parents start siding their children. You know how messy it can be. So I think involving a professional is much better. That's much better. So guys, resolving conflicts on your own is very much important. So if that is something that you didn't have in your relationship, it's something that you should really consider. Involving third parties, we've seen ruin so many marriages, so many relationships that would have survived. That is something that we've learned in the hardest way.
That's true.
We are talking out of experience,
and we are no one is an angel.
Nobody.
No one is an angel. There must be conflict in a marriage relationship. I know there's a. Do you have this couple that you just see and admire and you're like, oh, how I wish I could be having this kind of partnership and marriage with my. There is, right? I know there are also some people who are looking at our marriage or relationship and admiring that, saying like, oh wow, how I wish that maybe mine could be just like the Brian's. But it doesn't come easy. It doesn't come so easy. There's so many things that you must compromise as a man and as a woman. When you are having a disagreement, you can't be right all the time. You must compromise. You must be ready to be forgiving. You must be ready to be forgiving. You must be ready to be talking out things honestly, without hiding something. Talk out your feelings. You must be ready to listen to your wife. You must listen to your wife.
Very important.
Very, very, very important. So if you're not ready for this kind of things, then you cannot manage marriage.
That's why we're here, to tell them.
And also to learn from them.
To learn from them.
It's a good thing. Otherwise, I think that's the main thing that I really wanted to end up with. For today's episode.
Before we wrap up things, baby, I know we are still learning, and learning is a process. We are not that perfect. We are just getting to be good, when it comes to solving our conflicts. How I wish that we may learn more on how we can solve our conflicts even in the nearest future. It's very important.
So much important.
And so guys, as we've said before, leave your comments below. We want to hear your thoughts on how to resolve conflicts in a peaceful manner.
How do you people do it? How do you people do it? The married couples or those who are in a serious relationship. How do you handle your issues? Do you make it up, or after you people have had an agreement, do you give each other space, or how do you do it? Like, do you go out for a week and come back, or immediately after you have a disagreement, do you go straight to bed, have sex and that thing? And
that's the worst thing.
It's the worst thing. So I really just want to understand and know how maybe people do it. your things, so that maybe there's some secret for some couples.
Maybe there are people who have not had conflicts for the longest time because they know how to go about their issues. So such like people we want to hear from you. So that is that, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Stay tuned. Wait for the next topic next time till we meet again. Bye.